Festivals in most parts of Africa mark the beginning and end of the annual cultural calendars. Thus, these indigenous festivities, despite long-time contact and adaptation of Christianity by locals, are still celebrated. At Asaba, the present-day capital of Delta State, we spotted one of such festivals, the Inneh festival. Usually celebrated as the last ceremonial rite in the community. This festival marks the climax of the New Yam festival and the end of the Asaba traditional calendar. Of note is that during this festival, burial ceremonies are prohibited until after the festival.
Since August 28th or 18th, no burial. You can put in the ground quietly, no noise, no clapping, no dancing. You can hardly cry. You are hiding the body. You can't leave it on top. It's either you put it in the fridge or you put it in the ground. And then finally, tomorrow is the last day. Tomorrow is a key day. That's when we'll conclude traditional event for the year. And then burials can now commence.
Central to the Inneh festival is the traditional Prime Minister, the ESA, and the War Generalissimo, the Odogu. In the heydays of inter-ethnic conflict, this ceremony was restricted to warriors of Asaba. But with modern influences, it has taken the shape of a cultural carnival, attracting indigenes and non-indigenes of Asaba. The ESA speaks on this.
The Inneh is the last traditional festival of Asaba. It marks the end of the traditional year and the beginning of the year. And in the olden days, it was meant mainly for warriors. The Wus, the warrior class, were the principal actors. It was an opportunity for them to demonstrate how warriors they are, how strong they are, how they are able to defend the kingdom. And it wasn't just anybody who could be an Ogu or a warrior. You had to be brought out by the Almighty God and the ancestral gods. That's a system. And you have to be brought out through some process so that you are qualified to be a member of the warrior class and are able and willing to defend the kingdom in times of war or anything. Though we don't fight wars nowadays.
Many might wonder why the war general, the Odogu, is central to this festival. Some of the indigenes share their thoughts.
There are certain things we cannot discuss in the open. But just to tell you what today signifies. Today is a serious day. Just like you have in the government. On Independence Day, they showcase their strength militarily. That is what we do today. The Odogu is the war leader. So after marrying, after New Yam Festival, after marrying, the town brings out his soldiers, all his capabilities, all his arsenals to test how we prepared in case of war. That is what today signifies.
The Odogu of Asaba, which tends to be the head of the warriors. Today we are going to test him to know if he's actually ready and if he's capable of leading. And if we are able to take him out of his father's house to a particular point, Ihuani, of their village, then he will be dispossessed.
In recent times, with modern conflict resolution mechanisms in place, the Inneh festival has become a cherished heritage, recollecting the heroics of Asaba and preserving cherished heritage. Moreover, it has become a nexus for the reconnection of Asaba indigenes in the diaspora who return to their homeland to witness this festive festival.
This is a tradition of the Asaba nation. Asaba nation. Asaba is the first and second in the whole Africa to embrace the British government after the establishment of the Royal Niger trade in Mombasa, Kenya. Then Asaba followed. So they anchored here, and the powerful warriors led by Odogu then now seized the Landa brothers, whom they buried here. And the queen came to this Asaba to sign treaty and release them. So Asaba has embraced civilization right from the visit of the Royal Niger trade. So what you are seeing now, most of us return. There are other Obis, not just me. There's an Obi from America who came too. And the Odogwu of Asaba lived in London with me. And he came back to become the Odogwu of Asaba. I personally lived there, and I flew in all the way from London to Geneva. And then the next day I took off from Geneva to Lagos, and then another flight to this place.
Involving all quarters in Asaba, led by the Obu warrior in each quarter, clad in red apparel and a hat with a feather hanging sprightly on its side. Constituents of each quarter, some alongside masquerades, chant and dance to local war songs as they move in procession from their quarters. Connecting the Ogbeke Square onto the homestead of the Odogwu, the arena of battle. Neka Isaac Moses, fascinated by the charged atmosphere, also joined a quarter to the Odogwu's home.
Yeah, what am I doing here today? It's culture, it's tourism. This is Asaba. And what is happening here is very, very important. Now, for the people of this community, this is Uweze. They are going to test the powerhouse of Asaba. They want to know if the guy they put there is strong enough to keep Asaba safe. Talking about safety and security, right? Now, Umweze people are coming out with all their arsenals, spiritually, financially, and otherwise. Even their muscle men are here. What they want to do today is to see if they can take that Odogwu power, right? That's right. From them. And if they succeed, what happens is the Odogwu Ahaba ceases to be Odogwu Ahaba. That's right. And the power comes back to whoever the community decides. Exactly. Yes. We're going to win him. We are going to bring Odogwu here. So they're going to bring Odogwu here. Yeah. You're taking Odogwu to your village. Exactly. Hey.
Some youths are also seen at this event, clanking machetes, showcasing their readiness for war.
I'm MC Anioma Parrot. Here from this town is our Inneh festival. A festival where we come together, where youths come to distinguish themselves from other youths that have disconnected. They come to do some things like cleansing and reconnecting back with the tradition of our great land.
As an essential rite before or during the festival, the Obu titled men who constitute the warrior class of Asaba perform a cultural rite where they pour libation, offer meals, and perform the cleansing rite on the Ikenga, a figurative divinity which is believed to wield violence. We met some of the titled men who explained the necessity of this rite during the festival.
This is my Ikenga. Ikenga is god of Obu. If you're an Obu man, you must have this. I don't want to call it an idol. It's my God. It's God. Call it small God. At this particular time of the year, everybody that is an Obu will bring out this. Before this Inneh festival, you bring it out, or in between, you bring it out and clean it, cleansing. This is what we are doing, what we are calling cleansing. That's the meaning of Etocha. That's the meaning of Etocha Ikenga. Etocha Ikenga means cleansing of the Ikenga. So that at times, because if you don't do this, it controls you. It makes you to commit evil, to commit some, like destroy somebody.
You know, Obu in our traditional language are those warriors that actually partook in conquering people and killing people. And that's the stuff you see out there, signifying that I'm one of those Obu members. And today we're trying to calm the spirit of our forefathers and the spirit of those who died during the war. That's it, to Ikenga, to calm them and give ourselves blessings and usher betterment to our lives.
We are just rounding up today the Inneh festival. Prior to now, we have this festival more renowned in our heart, but you know, with time it seems that it's kind of diminishing. But with the partnership and contribution with our own father, the Asaba of Asaba, within the Asaba in council as well, and the government, we've decided to ensure that, you know, we support the tradition so that the world can hear about it.
An interesting aspect of this festival is the costumes. Cross-dressing is permissible. Men are dressed in women's attire, while women and girls dress in male attire. It is also not rare to see revelers dressed in the work attire of specific professions, while others replicate the fashion attire of the past.
My name is Today is our Inneh festival. This reminds us of the olden days, so we're trying to bring it today. That's why we are all dressed like this. If you can see, different people, different attires. So that's why we're dressing like this. That's it.
Actually, we do dress like this in the traditional way during the olden days period. We are the Umuagos, and we are showing them the sign of Umuago, Agophobia, Agobiliko, the lion of the town.
Okay, viewers, we're still reaching out to you from Asaba for the Inneh festival. You see, the different quarters are going around to go meet the Odogwu Ahabats to see if he's still capable of defending the integrity of the Asaba people. And that's what this is all about. They're going on, Neka. People are celebrating, gearing up to test the Odogwu of Ahaba to see if he's still capable of defending the Asaba people in times of war.
The most beautiful thing about it for me is all the celebration. The town is agog. Everybody, those of them that live abroad,
are here.
In Nigeria, they're all here.
That's right.
It's so much fun. And they've been feeding me with food and drinks.
Oh, yes.
I'm just so excited. Oh, this is my honorable tour guide, Itego.
Itego worldwide.
Yeah.
So,
here they come.
Yeah, there they come. They're here, yeah. So, they are telling you how powerful they used to be back in the day.
It's a war dance.
It's a war dance. Upon arrival at the Odogwu's homestead, at the sound of the fiery charged atmosphere, the Odogwu performs some customary rites, after which he emerges, dressed in his battle regalia, armed with his staff of authority and accompanied by his trusted lieutenants and traditional priests. Roused by the shrill sound of the local flute, the battle cry of his followers, he springs forward and charges ahead in a mock battle show in defense of his territory and a spectacular show of his readiness to defend the community from external aggression. After the mock war performance, wherein the Odogwu proves his readiness to the people, he dances back to his homestead in victory, inviting the quarter to a feast in his home. After the feast, the quarter dances to the home of the Iyase, where they are received in joy and feted to another round of warm reception.
The Inneh festival is what we use in rounding up the festive period. Like after today, I know that we are rounding up the festive period. So normally, each quarter dance to the Iyase's house. It starts from where the Odogwu hails from. Like this year's own started from Umuonaje, because the Odogwu is from Umuonaje. From Umuonaje, the Iyase is from Umueze. So each quarter we dance to the Iyase's house. trying to take him to their own quarter.
An exciting part of the festival is the performance of the last quarter, known as the Umuaji quarter. Unlike other quarters whose aim is to oust the Odogwu, the Umuaji quarter commands fascination. They are usually dressed in the traditional white textile of the Asaba people, signifying peace. More so, their appearance depicts cleansing of the land from the past and ushering the land into a new year. It is thus not surprising that upon their arrival at the Odogwu's homestead, dancing, the heavens opened up with showers, cleansing the land amidst a joyous atmosphere. As the day gives way, beckoning the evening, the festival performance further proceeds to the Iyase Palace, deep into the night, where the final dance performance is carried out, signifying the end of the traditional calendar. Here are some tips on how to enjoy yourself on a long bus ride. Number 1. Bring fun things to do. Make sure you have enough to entertain yourself. Good things to bring include music player, books, tablet or laptop computer. Engage yourself. Look out through the window at the scenery or talk to other people. Keep a calm mentality about the bus ride. This is harder than it sounds, but when mastered, it is a big help in many areas of life. Avoid snapping at or arguing with fellow commuters, for that will only make the trip dramatic and uncomfortable for everyone. Finally, when the bus does make a few stops, don't hesitate to get off and stretch your legs. Travel Tips is brought to you in conjunction with Goge Africa Travel Club.